Your mind is all over the place, but you can't go ahead with anything. You feel unfocused, and to make decisions are difficult. You will get a lot of practical clarity, and you'll be able to move forward. Things that have been chaotic and confusing will make sense. You will be shown new possibilities, new career paths, new ideas, new ways of thinking about yourself and the future. It will come in fast that you can't process it. If you're thinking about a career change, you get overwhelmed by all the changes. Or you're trying to learn something new, but there's so much information available that you don't even know where to start. Or you have a lot of work responsibilities and you have no idea how to prioritize. There are many options that weaken you, unable to commit to one thing because you think, what if you choose wrong? And what if there's something better you're missing? But you'll start to think of what you can actually use. You will have sudden clarity. There will be organized ideas and possibilities. You will look at what is important. You will clearly see the path forward. If you're confused about a career decision, you will see what is aligned with your skills and success and resources. You will know exactly what information to focus on first. You will clearly see what projects, etc., matter and which ones to discard. You'll have a plan. If you're feeling mentally stuck and confused, the chaos gets organized. Confusion and tensions in relationships, something's different with your partner or close friend, but you don't know exactly what it is. You're over accommodating someone because you're afraid of conflict and abandonment. You're sensing manipulations and control, but you keep second guessing yourself. You find yourself being careful to speak and do things in your relationship or giving more than necessary, but you feel guilty about setting boundaries, or you can't tell if you're being too sensitive or something unhealthy is happening. Look at what actually works, what is dysfunctional, and what is sustainable. Illusions will be gone, and you'll be shown what is happening and what you've been telling yourself. In an imbalanced relationship, you will see how and why. If someone has been taking advantage of your kindness, it will be obvious. If you've been compromising, you'll recognize it clearly. You'll know exactly what boundaries you need to set. Seeing truth will be a bit uncomfortable, and you'll have to face things you've been avoiding. There are no big confrontations. You'll be calm, logical to articulate precise boundaries without the emotional drama or guilt. You'll be direct about what you need. You'll see you're tolerating something that is not okay. You'll have the clarity and strength to address it. You'll have clear understanding in relationship. Your efforts feel blocked, financial pressure increasing. Your daily energy is feeling depleted. You have problems sleeping. Your diet isn't good. Your work area is disaster. Your budget is not good, or you've been avoiding looking at your bank savings. You keep saying you'll have a better routine, but it doesn't happen. You may feel out of control, like you're reacting at whatever comes at you, with no organization. When your daily life is chaotic, like your health, productivity, mental state, it all starts to suffer. You'll have a sudden motivation to organize your life with actions. You may know exactly what you need to do: clean, prepare a budget, eat healthy, reorganize your work area, make a doctor's appointment, things like these. Pick the most important thing and handle that first, and so on. Small, consistent actions create massive change over time. You'll see how your messy environment has been affecting your nervous system, how your lack of routine has been draining your energy, how ignoring your health and finances have been creating anxiety. When you take control of the small things, the big things start to become manageable again. When you organize your entire environment, your whole life starts to feel stable. Most people can't change fate because they don't carry a spiritual covenant with God. A person without divine assignment lives only by human will. When you're connected to God and the angels, you will live by spiritual design. Your destiny was built by the intention of the divine. You are not bound by the limitations of the place you were born into. You inherit purpose, while others pain. You break bad cycles. You feel separated, misunderstood, and attacked. Because anything called to transform must first confront resistance. Everyone don't change their destiny because some live inside the fate they were handed. But you were sent to create a new path. You are the few who are not slaves to circumstances, bloodline, trauma, or limitations. God appointed you to build a new spiritual lineage. You are the ones who ends the curse and builds the blessing. You are the exception to what your family, society, and even enemies expected. You are the change. Your fate is not fixed. You came into this world with a spiritual mark that separates you from the crowd. This is recognized only by spirits, both divine and evil spirits. That's why you've been treated differently without doing anything wrong. Certain people try to stop you, underestimate you, or judge you. They sensed something wrong. They sensed something in you that you had not discovered in yourself. You are rarely understood. You carried greatness before you can speak it. You have purpose. While others compete for attention, you look for purpose. When others look for approval, you seek truth. Others chase comfort, you move towards growth. You wondered why you couldn't enjoy what others did, why certain environments drained you, why gossip, drama, corruption, lies, and shallow ambition always felt heavy to you. You were not created to operate on the same frequency as the majority of people. Your spirit rejects anything that corrupts your purpose. Your battles always seem greater than others. Your heartbreaks were shattering. Your betrayals were harsher. Losses were unexpected. Your tests were intense. You wondered why life hit you harder than others. You, you wondered why wrongdoers seemed to prosper, while you suffered even though your heart is pure. Those who God chooses are refined by fire and trained. With your pain, you were shaped into someone who cannot be broken by the world you were sent to transform. You were being prepared for responsibilities that require spiritual toughness. You had to be rejected so you could learn not to depend on people. You had to be misunderstood so you could learn to walk by faith. You had to lose what you love so you could learn that your destiny is controlled by what God sends. Everything you survived was built or building the endurance you would need for the path ahead.